Hey traders and investors, it's Serge Berger here. Today I want to look at McDonald's. If I look at McDonald's here, I continue to get a lot of negative comments on the stock from both the sell side and the buy side, and I'm not entirely sure what their base case remains. If I look at it, it's really difficult to be bearish just from a trend perspective. So. If we consider what the stock is on, obviously, big rally off the 2009 lows, and really the most important thing here to focus on, just from a technical perspective at least, is sort of this, what we so far have, which is a triple top. Okay, you can see obviously the three peaks here. They're all a little bit different levels, but all within, sort of a dollar or so within each other. So a triple top, so to speak, which is really where I come from, is more a myth rather than something that really occurs, a lot in the market. So more often than not, what you'll get is at least a fake out breakout and then a reversal down, or you'll literally break past here and just don't look back and keep rallying. So those are basically the two scenarios that set up, two highest likelihood scenarios that set up here for McDonald's. Even more importantly, if you sort of look at the stock here through a near-term lens, you can see that the stock's been consolidating at the upper end of this entire big wide trading range, dating back to let's call it the top in 2000, early 2012. So this entire trading range, so the stock is very much consolidating at the top, and it's been making higher lows ever since the lows, or the higher low in December 2012. So that's all constructive. Basically, I'm just waiting for the stock to blast past about the 250 area or something like that on a daily closing basis, because that would also mean that the stock is sort of breaking this diagonal resistance line. Depending on how closely you draw it, you can get in sooner rather than later. But from my point of view, 102.5, something like that, may get a good chance of getting a stock higher. Now, of course, from a trading perspective, it's not the juiciest stock in the world to trade. It's somewhat defensive and kind of slow moving through compared to some other things, but it's something worth watching because it's a big stock, and it tends to behave pretty orderly once it actually does make a move. But if it doesn't make a move, it just remains very choppy. So just wait for my part, I'm waiting for a break, pass about 102.5 to see if we can get a little move into the sort of 105, $106 area. Not very juicy, but something to watch nonetheless. Hope this makes sense, guys. If you got any questions, so you can hit me up on Twitter. My Twitter handle is SteadyTrader. Thanks, and I'll see you in the next video.